Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Steve from National Selection Angling. We're coming back at you today with a pretty cool video. This is our Ride with a Guide service, where we send a professional fishing guide out on your vessel to help you set up, configure everything, all your gear and electronics, and give you a day of instructional fishing on the water to help you get started. Now, let's see how this goes. The common thread with Joe's is they show up late. People were pulling out when we were dropping in. Sun was just up.
Just stay calm.
Our Joes for today are going to be Bruce, who's a Vietnam vet. Much respect for his service. He was a decade on an aircraft carrier, so he knows his way around a boat. And Sal is a police. So we started off just assessing talent this morning. And these guys lost the first 3 fish through a comedy of errors. But let's see what they got here after a little bit of instruction. Just out of a sense of community service and respect for our elders and veterans, today's trip's on the house.
I got him. Nice. All right, guys. You can put it on the board. Yes. There's one. 1 for 4. What did he hit? He hit the fly, huh? He hit the fly. Yeah. All right. Cool. That's yeah. Now that I see it, I'm gonna say probably 7 or 8. 7 or 8, maybe.
This is a consistent feature among the Joes, right? Joes are going to overestimate fish weights by 30 to 100% on basically every single fish. So on this one, Bruce was reeling it, but it was an outside board, and he was struggling mightily to get it around the other boards, just didn't have the speed to get it there. So I got it around the corner, and then these guys wanted to see me land one. And coming up here in slow-mo, you're going to see every mistake in the book that these guys can make.
Yeah, these boots, they open their mouth up like that, and their mouth is so big. It's like dragging a bucket. Right, I'm going to walk back up the middle, so be aware.
All right, so I told him where I'm going. Watch how that makes no difference.
Okay, Bruce, you get 1 shot.
All right, here come the errors.
I feel like playing M&M right now.
First thing, third man crowds me. I can't move. Grabs the net man's pants. Net man can't move. Net man gets the net ready and is holding the net all the way at the end and trying to reach out for the fish. I mean, this is just a classic error. All right, obviously fish comes out of the net. Luckily it stays on. Third man grabs the net from the second man.
I can't control the fish, man. All I can do is pull him straight.
And we're able to save the fish.
All I can do is get him close to the net and pull.
All right, but you just saw a confluence of errors there that caused that problem. It's 10 and a half tops.
Right on the atomics, too. Woo! It's a big fish.
Joe says 20, Pro says 10 and a half. Now I let this part go because I just wanted to see what would happen, right? I always find this funny. I hate these things, I don't know what you call them, that people hold the fish up with, but trying to get the fish out of the net with that thing, just grab the fish, guys, okay? So I just let that go on because I wanted to see what would happen, and of course, man got stabbed, right? Now he's sucking on his finger.
On the hook, man. Yeah, what time? Keep the weight. There. Yeah.
Okay, Joe reduced his estimate to 15. 10.5. Survey says
10-5. You know what's great?
what did I tell you?
Saying that and then the rod going up. Got both.
So just before this, we pulled another rod and we put out a 350 copper with a flounder pounder on it, because that's a good setup for me sometimes when it's tough. And
That was the slow side.
Sal, the angler here, called it. He said, this is going to go off right now. And it did. But I did miss the bite on the GoPro.
Point the rod at the board. Half the point at the.
Now, I've said this at least 20 times today.
The more you hold it
Right.
up, the further
With
it
these
goes
boards,
up.
you have to point the rod
harder it
tip
is to do.
right at the board. If you're trying to fight it by pulling up and away from it, it's just going to pull harder and run away from you harder.
Got some meat to it or what?
What we're going to do here is we're just going to coach through this fish all the way through. Now, this guy has lost many fish and mostly loses them just because he stops reeling. You know, if the drag's pulling,
fine.
great.
I'm gonna
You
give
know,
myself some
you don't
space.
have to reel. But if you're just taking a rest, you're going to lose fish. So you're going to hear me just keep saying, keep reeling, keep reeling. And I'm just doing myself a favor here and clearing a little room.
This is where this will burn you. When this is loose.
We talked about this earlier.
Like
This
this?
is the choker line to pull the ball in. There's like 8 feet of it laying in the water, right where you have to net the fish. I pointed this out earlier. It's still there, and then I picked it up.
Don't stop them. That's a predictable outcome, and we don't want that one.
There's an illusion
No,
to stopping reeling in the fish we've lost.
Yeah, you got about 100 in so far. That's reassuring. The good news is, as the spool fills, it fills faster and faster. The gear ratio gets bigger all the time. That's good.
And I left out the bad news here. The handle is harder to turn, and it just keeps getting harder.
That was your call. It worked. This fish is.
These fish are suspended, and we saw a bunch of them on the graph around 70 feet, so this was a logical choice.
How's the drag? Good?
Yeah, I'm gaining on it every time. And I'm also not horsing them in.
Got the support crew. A lot of spiny fleas today, man. They're starting to bloom. Back home where we launch on the Hudson River, next to the launch, there's a chain link fence that goes down in, right into the water, and the tide comes up and down. At low tide, it's just rubbers hanging on it. So we call them Coney Island whitefish. Almost there, man. Got about probably 40 feet of copper left, and then your leader. Definitely try to get him to the boat before he comes to the top. You don't want him coming to the top.
That's the danger zone, guys. When the fish is on top, you got to ski them in quick, man. It's best if they stay down.
About to find out. We're about to find out. It's all going to become apparent. Yeah, it seems like a fat laker. There he is. Color. I see color.
Big boy. All right, Steve, you're going to have to talk to me because I can't hear you with the motor, okay?
Yep. I mean, just basically get to within one rod length and walk backwards, right?
Now, this is really important. If the rod is 8 feet long and you're standing near the transom and the rod tip is 4 feet past the transom, this makes it hard for the net man. So get to within one rod length and just walk backwards while you pull. And you'll see me coach him through this and how easy it is when you do it the right way.
Clearly. I don't know if the camera can see it, but that's a, I don't know, 3 foot long fish maybe? It's holding his breath on you, bro.
He really is.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice one, and you can start to see the blob forming on the ProView cam here. There he is. That's a nice
Almost straight
fish.
down now. You're gonna have to bring him up. I'm not gonna be able to get him down there.
Angler's doing a good job lifting and reeling here. Everything's coming together at the end. You can see when I have the net, I'm near the front of the net, right? And my rear hand goes back. That's going to provide the stroke to get the fish. I'm not going to reach. I'm going to push the net down, guide it through my left hand,
I mean, that's a brute.
snag that fish.
God!
Look what lure got him. Look what lure got him.
The flounder.
Yeah.
Flounder! Yeah,
Told you.
so we picked up the 350, we picked up the flounder pounder.
That's a big boy.
So that's how it is, guys. You know, fishing has a lot of ups and downs, and it's really important that you celebrate these moments and reinforce when everything comes together the right way.
I just don't want to get bit. Yep. 21.
Let's see how my calibrated eye is on this fish.
21.
21. There it is.
Pro versus
That's a
Joe
really good
right
fish.
there.
Now if you want to pacify him before you throw him in the box, how about it? That's the splatter. Well, see? It literally rung his bell. Okay. All right, guys. That's how it's done, boys.
Right. Now we're going to pull a Costanza, and we're going to leave on a high note. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. And if you want to ride with a guide, get hold of us. In the meantime, like, subscribe, share, comment. Help us out, guys.